Start stream. There we go. Okay, so where were we yesterday? I have restarted this. So in the main library for the Twitch chat wrapper, it looks like a little bit different now than it did last time. And I think like the big reason is because I found a different example for the Twitch chat that we're using. Instead of like the front page, yeah, that's true. Also don't like the fact that it's not like out, like dimmed down. I should probably like make it so you can't even open it up in VS Code, which I forget how to do off the top of my head. Like there's like the files, like hide files. Okay, so add pattern. I want to add. So that makes that go away. Then, now if I do this, ooh, it doesn't even find it with command Control P. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Utsby, for suggesting that by reminding me that that's a possibility. So how hopefully it should be lower now. Okay, so we had been previously going through and just looking at crits.io for Twitch chat. Your anxiety recedes. I've had to reset those codes several times. It's not fun. So we had been trying to basically use this documentation here, the examples, to basically listen to chat. I have a sneaking suspicion that these aren't up to date. But if we go to the repository and we look at examples, and I just look at this simple bot, interesting now, it uses small. So it's moving away from Tokyo. So it's a brand new, this was updated like yesterday or 2 days, 16 hours ago. So this is an actively being developed example. Hopefully this should work for us. So, also something that I learned anyhow as an error handling, like a result basically, which I think is kind of interesting. So I've been playing around with this as well, basically using that. So what I've been doing is following this through, and not actively just like copying and pasting the code in, but rather just one at a time, pulling that's main, pulling this in and getting it going. So if we look here and run, we have we create the user config and we get the channels. We can see that we're using anyhow result. So in this case, like get environment variable is basically using the env var, which returns a result that I format into a string, and so that's how result is. And it doesn't, notice that like I don't have to give it like a type. The type is actually generic, so it figures out what it's supposed to be. And it uses the appropriate function. Okay, so with that, let's continue on with this. So yeah, I've been playing around with this a little bit last night. So what did I get to? We got the channel. And if I take a look at, where's main? It's at the top. I keep on passing it. Here it is. Here's main. So here's channels. Now he's getting time. And okay, so create a new bot. And we can see the bot is down here. Here's a struct bot. And it has, let's see, parse command, main loop, run with command. And oh, it derives default, so you can get whatever the default is. I don't think I need to do that. I could just like implement new. But it looks like a lot of the actual stuff that's doing the thing is here in the bot. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that too. We should probably create this as another file. So we'll do this as bot.rs. And in main library, we'll mod it. Now, what are you storing inside of you? Okay, you're storing the commands. The commands that we're going to be getting in from Twitch. So if I ignore that and I don't care about the commands right now, let's just say I want to print those out to the screen, that I don't need commands, in which case I don't need to store anything at all. So I can actually have this just be a bot. This almost feels like it's less of the bot and more of like the Twitch interaction. But I'll wait until I like see more of how it works before I rename it. So we're going to implement the bot. So with command just adds the command into the hash map. Looks like we have, okay, so command, oh, interesting, command for like a generic. But don't have to worry about that right this second. Okay, so run the bot. Okay, so here's this function run. Run the bot until it's done. So that we take in the user config, we take in, I have just a single channel instead of an array of channels. Okay, so let's do that. We'll have run is next. So implement. Oh, and you are an async function. Async function run. You're gonna take in a mutable. You probably don't need to take in a mutable self. It can just be a reference to self. Let's also. So our user config and our channel. And I want you to be a reference to a user config. And then we're going to have a channel, which I think is just a reference to a string slice. Okay, we'll return essentially nothing or an error. Which this is interesting. So it's going to return, the error is going to be nothing. I'm not sure how that works. And then, okay, let connector equals Twitch chat connector small. So this is where small comes in. connector Twitch. Okay, interesting. Twitch chat connector small connector Twitch. So let's bring in anyhow. I guess we don't need to bring it in here. It is Twitch chat connector with a lower C. Huh, they have a lowercase c here. And I do not. Interesting. Okay, Twitch chat connector. Then it's small. Then it's connector. Then it's like Twitch chat. Twitch. Well, okay. I mean, that's... All right, there we go. Now it's saying, failed to resolve, couldn't find connector in Twitch chat. So if I just copy you completely, what did I do wrong? Nothing. Everything is the same. Is this like a newer version that doesn't have that yet? They're going from like the actual crate, so it's not something I like haven't used. Unless that. No, right, because I wouldn't be able to do this here. These are trait stuff, so I would have to use that in... I would have to use that somewhere in like the root, which I think maybe I need to do that in the main library. Okay, so it doesn't say that exists either. Interesting. Now, is that just Rust Analyzer needs to be restarted? Maybe? I'm also curious. Okay, let's see if we can find connector. Oh, it's not in the documentation. Interesting. Okay, so it's not here. If we go to the latest version here, which the docs failed to build. Oh, okay. So the docs failed to build, so therefore that's why it's impossible for us to tell. And 0.11.8, that's, I mean, it's a minor update to 0.12, but that could be a pretty big deal. So here's connector. If we look at lib, where's pub? Okay, so pubmob connector here. So there is a connector. And here's small. Am I using the right version? Or like the newest version? Let's take a look. No, I'm not. Okay. Because the docs didn't build, crates didn't see what it should be. So if I switch to 12, that rebuilds, we come back to bot. Yeah, then it's happy. Okay. That was our problem. Okay, so we get our connector. Then we get a runner. Okay, from async runner, we run connect, pass it in the connector and user config, and we await that, and we get the runner out. Gonna put this more over to the side so I can see it. Okay, so let me runner, async runner, I think comes from here. Or it doesn't. Async runner, oh, comes through runner. So it's gonna be runner async runner, something like that. It did not like the autocomplete for that one when I did this style. Okay, so then async runner connect. We connect, we're gonna hand this connector in. We're gonna hand in the user config. We have to await this and return with the result. Okay, so that gives us the runner here. Okay, interesting. Then we can print line. So then after we connect, so then we can print line. We are connecting as runner.identity.username. I'm a little bit sad that the autocomplete isn't working. So if I run this, so I go into Playgrounds, even though all my code is here in twitchchat wrapper, I go into Playgrounds and I cargo run here. Failed to select a version for the requirement twitchchat. Okay, so hold on. Can I use you? That's Playgrounds. I want you. That. Will you be happier? Yes, okay, I have to give it like the full alpha. And I guess that's because it is an alpha. It's not like fully ready for everything yet. And that's why it's probably hiding it from use. Could not find small in connector. Is it small with a capital S? No, it's not. Do I have to bring in small? Is it redeployed? No, because this should just be the folder that it's getting at inside twitchchat connector. So if I look at that again, in our source, yeah, it's small.rs. It's like, it's not actually small, it's just our It's just like a wrapper to like then have functions used with small. Do I need... No, I shouldn't need small. Okay, so that's connector. Okay, now you're saying you could not find it again. All right, what am I missing here? Let's see, there's the anyhow that I've got, the standard collections hash map, which I'm ignoring, I'm not using. twitchchat priv message extension, which I think I'm not using yet. I use twitchchat messages, all commands priv message. Runner, async runner, notify handle status, writer, and then user config. Okay, so like none of those seem to be things that I absolutely need. So why can't I find small in connector? Can I build you directly? Probably not. Okay, yeah, so still same problem here. Cannot find small in connector. Let's try getting this again. So twitchchat connector. So you found that, but you find uppercase connector now. And that's it. Uppercase connector. So if we go back and we look at the code, so in the main library here, if we look for connector, okay, so here's pubmod connector, so I'm getting that out. If we go and find, so here's connector. There's no mod, so we have to go in, and so then there's a small right here. But there is a connector capital C here. But that's pub. So I should be able to go through like pub small connector, right? Like I wouldn't imagine that I couldn't. Out of curiosity, I suppose I should try running this entire thing. Just to see whether or not the example works. Now maybe my simple, okay, so we have simple bot. That's not working. How about small demo? What's the difference between this? Okay, so this is small. So connector, small connector with a capital C. Is that the same that I've got? Okay, twitchchat connector. small connector Twitch. Okay, so the same problem. Let's try it. Let's go back to the symbol bot. Let's actually just try this. Take all of you. Hey, you lib, go rename to my lib and new file. Okay, so pull you all in. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want the entirety. I wanted just you, but you get everything. Fine. Raw. You should be happier. Okay, so we have 4 errors, and the 4 errors are fail to resolve use of undeclared type or module small. Okay, so I need to add in small here. That brings me down to 1 error. Expected semicolon. Oh, that's in my bot. Yeah, I could just delete you. Or wait, instead of deleting you, comment you out. Everything's commented. You're all commented out too. But in the library here, we do have an error. Failed to resolve, could not find small. Okay. So yeah, that does seem a little bit weird that we're able to see it in source control, but not in like the downloaded version. I suppose what we can do is use the version in source control instead. I have to remember how to, let's see, cargo like GitHub dependency. Okay, so specifying dependencies from Git repositories. Right, so I can do this and then Git equals that thing. Bear Duda, good morning. Your code says good morning too. Did you try to paste in hello? Okay, so if I want this, ooh, we could even specify branches. But otherwise, this will probably use the master branch. So do dependencies. I think the focus got shifted and you didn't realize. Yeah, that can happen. I've done that before. All right, so let's try this. I'm gonna come back into here for Twitch chat. We're gonna go into our cargo, and instead of Twitch chat like this, we're gonna do equals. I think it was get equals like that. And then oh, is it the actual, like, what type of get is it? HTTPS. Okay, so it goes to the website. So like that there. So if I save you, theoretically, I'll now get like the latest version of this. Okay, so now if I rerun, let's So restart you and maybe like rebuild. No, same problem. Why is that? That seems weird because now we're using the same version. Did I do this wrong? Oh, do I need to give it like something else maybe? So HBS, github.com, wrestling nursery, rand. That seems right. Show the error. So the error that we're getting is failed to resolve, could not find this small inside of this connector. But if I go to the GitHub, so here's the twitchchat GitHub. We go to source. We see connector, small. It's here. So like there is a connector small. And if we go to the main library, here's a pubmod connector. So actually, like, it's here. It exists, and it's public, and so it's not like even private by accident. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't get access to it, especially now that I'm grabbing it from Git itself. And so I wonder, like, is my cargo reaching out to GitHub, is that not working the way I sort of expected it to? I think this seems right. I'm certainly not getting an error about cargo.toml. What's the command to like rebuild like all this stuff? It's like cargo clean. Okay, so then cargo build this again. Okay, thank you, Bear. Could not find small in connector. Okay. So then, what if I do I have I do have Git. Okay. Let's go back up one into this REST workspace. Let's try copying you. Wait. Yeah, you're HTTPS. Okay, that's perfect. I guess like maybe that's the next question. Is this what I need to provide? That seemed to fail too. Yeah, it checked it for a second, and then like the error came back. So it was close. It was thinking about it. Okay, so if I clone twitchchat down, and let's see if I remember how to do this. In our playgrounds cargo tunnel. Okay, so it's path equals like that. So in this one, we're gonna do path equals so it goes out one and then into Twitch chat. And then there shouldn't be anything else I need to do. Source is right there. Okay, so Twitch chat. Save that. It's running cargo check, so there's no errors while it runs that. And then right back to having errors again. Interesting. Let's try seeding in here and just building. Twitch chat, cargo build. It's possible that this isn't ready. But this works. This works. Let's play with the example here. So what I could do is I could do cargo run dash example simple bot. Target simple bot in package Twitch chat requires the features small. Consider enabling them by patching. Okay, so then features equals small. I have a suspicion that it's not ready yet. Okay, so environment variable not found. Please set Twitch name. Okay, so if I use my other window, and let's see, I want to, not that one, let's create an Ubuntu window. And I'm gonna bring it out into here. Let's see. Rest workspace. Cargo, what features warp? Oh, again, you're trying to use the what features crate. You're in the wrong window. So far, you haven't shown a password yet, so I'm impressed about that. Oots was concerned I was gonna show my .env, which still could happen, but you need to go to bed. Let's see. So we're there and there. So if I copy, I think I put it into playgrounds. So playgrounds. .env, I want to copy you into Twitch chat, just in there. And okay, so that's fine. I don't need to like actually use you inside of it. What I do need to do, so Twitch name, so I need a chat. Okay, so instead of Twitch nickname, I'm gonna name this to Twitch name. Okay, so you're updated there. I need to come into, where's the cargo to toml inside of Twitch chat? That would be this one. So features, dependencies. Let's bring in for my own running the examples. Yeah, no, it doesn't take too long to regenerate, except it would break my chat bot because that's deployed to another server. So I'd have to like go log in and like reset all of those too, which sucks. Okay, so if I want to run the examples, this is, we're gonna use .env. Yeah, it is, it's always inconvenient. Okay, so we bring you in, and then with our examples of simple bot here, then inside of main, let's just use this. That's going to be .env, .ok, and then bam, all of these environment variables have been set now for us based upon that .env, which should be right here. Maybe I need to move it into examples, but that's besides the point. So let's go ahead and run this again and see if we get a little bit further. Okay, so Twitch token now. So my environment variables, I've named them subtly different things. So I named my password instead of token. Okay, go again. Okay, connecting, we are Brookzerker, joining Brookzerker, starting the main loop. So test. We don't see anything like that. I don't see anything. Okay, what's happening in SimpleBot? So connecting, joining Brookzerker. Well, and this is my own bot saying, hey, this chat command doesn't exist. So this bot didn't receive that. If we come, okay, so this is the examples Twitch bot here. We have hello, uptime, and quit. So if I do, I don't think I have an uptime. Okay, so this is working. Starting main loop, dispatching to uptime. Okay, so we do have, so the example does work. What's happening? You're okay here. Why are you okay here but not in my code? This is just in my wrapper. So Twitch chat. I can't imagine I need something like this. Okay, so we have main that returns this result. I wonder if I create a new. Okay, let's take you, copy you. Let's come back to main in our playgrounds here. Let's try you. So here we are, paste it in with this. I want to. Why are you only airing here? Okay, so let's just get rid of you. There we go. Now I'm gonna get all of this stuff. Okay, so unresolved anyhow. So we can come out and anyhow in here. In fact, we could... Oh, you don't even know what this should be. Okay, so we want anyhow. Get the latest of you. Unresolved import Twitch chat. Okay, so let's get this one. So Twitch chat, but we're going to do this one as a path. So you're gonna be Twitch chat. Okay. Failed. Okay, so .env. Bring you in. Small. Bring you in. Failed to resolve. Could not find small in connector. Same problem here. What's going on? If we go to Twitch chat, sort. Let's go to the main library here. Where's connector? Okay, so here's our connector. It's a pub and it's a mod. If we come to connector, let's say I create a mod.rs. And then from here I do pub mod small, like that. Still can't find it. Do I have to rebuild it now? We're going playgrounds. No connector and connector. Okay, so this is... Oh, interesting. We're getting different errors depending upon REST analyzer or building it. So in Twitch chat source library, pubmod connector, no connector and connect. Okay, so if I do that, then we need to start. Connector. Oh, this is in the async runner. Line 4. And this is source, okay, pubmod connector. Oh, okay, so file for module connector found at both connector RS and connector mod RS. Yeah, so I don't need that mod RS. Like, that's what it's saying is this is not needed. What if I re-export this? So in librs, here's this pubmod. What if I do this? Pubmod, I guess it would not be pub. It would be pub use connector small something like that. Unresolved import, no small in connector. Do I have to mod that too? Syntax error expected a semicolon. Okay, so it doesn't like me doing like colon with that. I don't know if there's a way for me to like to reforward this without like a use statement. But it's saying they can't find small in connector. Okay. So if we come back out to I'm not used to seeing like self outside of a struct. Okay, but here's pubmod small. Self just means in this mod. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm used to only using self inside of a struct. So that's nice to know that I can do that. Do I have to tell it the feature that I'm using? Feature equals small. So do I have to inside of you? So Twitch chat feature, I think it's comma. Like that. I broke it though, of course. Oh, try features with an S. Okay. Oh, is it like an array? So I have to do that too. And I think I broke. Let's see. Ooh, no errors. No errors. Okay, so librs. I need a Hey, autosave. Why are you doing that to me? Rust analyzer. How do I save you without breaking stuff? Okay, how about this? Comment you out. Okay, thank you, Rust Analyzer. How about restart you, save while you're restarting? Ha, you can't do anything. Wait, okay, what? Now you're bringing in the comment too? What feature is that? That is VS Code being told that it's losing its auto format on save abilities. That's what's happening. It's going on timeout. Okay, so no errors. I mean, I like it because it allows me to just type and not have to like worry about anything that I'm doing, and then it just magically snaps into place. Otherwise, I have to like, actually care. Also, my highlighting is all weird now. Like, I don't know. Ironically, I was getting better like format out of using RLS, like formatting and the saving thing. But okay. Anyways, where were we? We've got you running now. If I want to now set, what do I have in here? In main RS, we have all of you running. Okay, so let's run you. Do you build? Okay, so you build. Oh, you hit Alt Shift F for format. Okay, I don't have that as a habit. Cargo also Alt Shift. Okay, I thought that was like Alt Shift F4 for a second. It was like that seems dangerous. Cargo run. Begin bot. Thank you so much for the raid of 39. Even though you're a bot. But welcome. Also, everyone who came with you, welcome. Awesome to have you here. Okay, so right, we're back to this this again. Okay, so everybody, what I am doing is I'm trying to create a Twitch chat wrapper and basically be able to use that as like a drop-in crate for like do other projects. So I can imagine myself making like a game in GGEZ, and I drop in Twitch chat, and suddenly I now would be able to have Twitch control what's going on in the game, or at least the game being aware of what's happening in chat or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Is there someone who isn't working with the Twitch API? I mean, I guess I'm not directly working with it. I'm using other people's libraries. So for example, I'm using this tool called twitchchat, which is created by fellow streamer slash like Twitch, he's I've noticed Museum in Twitch, like with Mr. Halsey's stream and several other places. Museum is around. And I really do like this this crate. It looks like it's being rebuilt with small instead of Tokyo, or at least small and Tokyo are now like options to use. So it's really nice. Is a crate an equivalent of an npm package? Yes, absolutely it is. And async. So yeah, if we come and look at the connectors here, async IO, async standard, small and Tokyo are all supported here. And this is very like this entire crate is being updated quite often. So 16 hours ago was the last one. Yeah, this is a really cool crate. It's I don't think it's as feature rich yet as the TMI from like Node.js with Alka, but it's getting there. Okay, so we got to the point where it's now asking me to update my Vim stuff, my env, my .env stuff. So I'm going to fix that really quickly. The fact that it got to this point lets me know this is working. So I can probably go back and fix everything that I wanted over here. Skip note, toggle music. Let me bring that up. Yeah, I don't have that automatically doing this yet. So let's go ahead and switch over. What am I on right now? EDM? Let's go to synthwave. right. Okay, so here's main. I have a workspace, and so the idea is that main is supposed to call into twitchchat wrapper and basically just cause it to run. So here we have my lib that was in the process of getting sort of set up for this. What I really want to do is take what we have over here in main, copy you, and go back to my lib and place you in here. And then just sort of configure this for main library usage. So let's delete this old lib. Let's rename you to lib. Okay, so this uses small, that's fine. This is lifted directly from the example that we found. Hello, Lee Markham. Okay, so I don't need a hash map. Or I guess I can leave the uses in here. I'll get rid of the warnings afterwards when we're done. Okay, so we don't. I'm gonna name this like run. I'm gonna make you public so I can execute this from the other main function. I'm using anyhow for error handling here. So far it seems nice. I need to play around with it a little bit more. Here we're grabbing in the dot. So this is the project. If you're used to Node.js and using like .env from npm, this is exactly the same. It's going to load up environment variables from a .env file, which I believe I have set up in there. Okay. So let's see. We get the user config. We get the channels to join. I don't need start. Okay, so then we're gonna create a bot. So right now, I'm not gonna do anything with these commands. I'm just gonna create a bot like this. And so if I want to do a bot, we have bot here. That's gonna be our bot. I will pull it in from this other library. That's the wrong. Nope, wrong lib. That one. And then small.run. Okay, bot.run, and then we pass in the user config and the channels, and we await. And this result returns here, which then returns to my my main file. So I have this writer. We have args. Where's args being used? Okay, so I'm not going to use a command for this. Right now, the only thing I really care about is, yeah, see, I'm just going to have like a struct bot. Do that. I don't want to implement derived default. So here's this implement bot. Let's take this down here. Cut you out. And bring you into bot.rs and throw you in here. Okay, and then we just have these get environment variables. I might need this struct args inside a bot, but it doesn't look like I need it here. Okay, so then we need to use, so I need to mod bot. And bot. which means in our bot, you need to be a pub. Okay, that way I have access to it. So then you're happy on this file now. Now this other file, okay, so you're implementing command. So I don't need this with command. We're not inserting. Okay, so here we have run. You need to be public. Public run. I don't think I need to mutate self. We're going to take in user config. Okay, so then you need to know user config. We have our channels. We return a result. We get our connector, which is working now. Okay, so we have our mute runner. We show that what we're connecting as. And okay, then we join, like we show what channels that we're joining. Like we print that out. Interesting. Okay, so we can do a runner.quit handle, which will actually quit the bot. Why would you ever want to quit a bot? We want to let it run forever. Okay, so starting the main loop and then self to main loop. Okay, so then we run this and pass it the runner that we created right here. And we pass it a mutable reference to this runner. So run will stay alive, so that way the lifetime it knows that main loop is going to exit and then run will exit. So the writer is clonable, which means that we could store this into bot if we wanted to. It's clonable, but using it consumes it. Okay, so we need to like clone it if we want to. Whoa, don't, whatever that was, don't do that. Okay, so here's how we quit. All right, so then we run through an infinite loop. We get the next message, we await that. Oh, cannot self, so I don't think I need you as mutable. That makes you happy. Status. Status probably comes from here. No. I want simple bot example. So where does status come from? Status comes from runner. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have async runner here. And we want status. That makes you happy. Message, then all commands. Priv message. All commands comes from messages. Okay. Let's see if it's a command. Okay, so I'm not doing any of this stuff. I just want to probably print out what this PM is. Because I don't want to, let's see, parse command. Okay, I have this like function parse command, see if it starts with a bang. But let's say I don't even do this. Let's say I skip that. I skip all of you. Let's just debug the PM. Okay, and if their status is quitting, Then we break out. We end the main loop. No errors. No errors. Okay, so then if we go back to our main, we're gonna exit out of this and let's see, what is this? I'm not gonna mod. I am going to, in main, we need to update some things. Okay, so in Twitch chat wrapper. Okay, so we're grabbing Twitch chat locally. .env, anyhow, and small. And then I also need to give this a features of small. So let it know that that's what we're gonna do. That's what we just found out. In main, I don't need any of these anymore. I just need my Twitch chat wrapper. Okay, so back to main now. Okay, you're upset. Let's now bring in, so this is gonna be a use Twitch chat wrapper. I guess I don't even need that because I could just use that run. So let's do a function main. I'm not gonna return anything. We're gonna do Twitch chat wrapper run. We have to match on this because this is returning that result. So if we get an error, we're gonna get this error, extract it, and then println error running the chatbot, and we'll print the error out. Otherwise, if it's okay, we don't really care what that is. I don't think anything's being passed back from it, and we'll go ahead and print line exiting, and there's that. No errors so far. Okay. Now, what I want to do is in playgrounds, run this. Okay, so error run the chatbot, please set Twitch name. And I think that's because over in my hidden window over in the other screen, I have my .env file, and I think I have it set incorrectly right now. So I'm gonna cd into, where is it? Is it in my playground? Is it in my playgrounds? It is. Okay, so what do you want? You want Twitch name, and then I think it was Twitch token instead of Twitch password. So I'll change that too. Save you. Let's rerun. Okay, here we go. Connecting, we are me, like actually just me, joining this chat, starting the main loop. And if we send any messages, we should be able to see them printed out here. So test. Ooh, and so let's see what I get. I get the raw information. But like, okay, so tags, badge info. Badges. I get what color you are. Your display name. If you're a mod. If you're a subscriber. Oh, and what you sent. So like that would be in the data, and that's it. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know if there's any if like I get any metadata from this, or if I need like the other like something else. But this is pretty cool. So let's clean this up, get rid of some of these warnings. Okay, so this doesn't need to be mutable. In fact, we're not even using the writer, right? Because we're not sending any messages. So if I get rid of you, so this is basically just a reading for it. So if I wanted to make this like an actual writer type thing, what I would want is not to print line here. Yeah, let me just let me underscore this. We're also not using quit. We're not using hash map because we're not storing commands in that way. Not storing you. Okay, so not using you or you. Or you. So what did you say? It was like Alt Shift F? Oh yeah, okay, that's nice. Variable does not be mutable, right? Because we're not mutating it with like commands or anything. I'm not using this type. So I'm gonna comment you out. Well, wait a second. I am using this type. Why are you saying you're... Oh, because the variable for writer is not being used? That seems weird. Because struct args is never being constructed. So I could basically just remove you completely. That's why. And in this case, none of these are being used at all. No errors. Let's go back to this. Run you again. Starting main loop. Write a test. Okay, so this is working now. Okay, so future things that I'm going to want to implement. I obviously don't want to just like run a debug right inside of here. The entire point about this would be any chats that come in, any of these messages, I want to turn into like a standardized object. So we'll need something like that parse, but I'm going to want to probably parse it into maybe something that makes a little bit more sense to me, like me, and then send that like as a channel or something out to main. So inside of here, I'm going to want to receive those and then print them out at that point. And like maybe have some kind of callback function that I can pass in that will get called over and over again. It's like if I do something like this, I go like, okay, I want to take in a message and I want to print line message received message. Now it's going to yell at me saying, hey, you're not allowed to pass in an argument. So then I want to come into our main library here, and for run, we want to say that this is going to be a type. Oh, and I forget exactly what type it is for the closure. It's like a function mute. fn mute. So what would this be? This would be like our callback, which is a fn mute. I guess it's not an fn mute. fn. Wrong number of type arguments, expected 1, found 0. Okay, so let's say I want to pass in, what are you? You're a priv message. So right now I want to set this to be a priv message. Okay, interesting that I'm pulling that in, but it's not seeing that here. Wait, is that because I put that into bot too? No. Messages, all commands. Okay, what if it's just a string? What if that's all I would care about? Because I would probably like create my own struct to send out. So where did I put this? Not you. Where's my lib? Nope, you're the wrong lib. Let's make you a string. Okay, so we're gonna send a string. Trait objects without a specific dyne are deprecated. Choice for FN family traits. Type parameters is subject to change. Use parenthetical notation instead. Le Clown Foo, good morning. Your argument should be something like function run, callback, function string. Oh, interesting. Okay, so your argument should be. Oh, I haven't. Okay, so function run. So here's run, callback, function, and then parentheses, string. Tell it what it returns, which is nothing, as the type that I'm passing into. Okay, that's cool. And then, okay, the size that it is not known at compile time. Lowercase fn. Okay, fn. Ooh, okay, so then I want to take this and run the callback. Okay, I need to pass this in to our bot. So bot run, so here's our bot. We run, we now need to pass in. So here's our async move. I need to now pass in the callback. So then, oh, no, not there. Here, in bot run, I need to pass it in here. Okay, so pass in callback to you. Bot run, we come into here, and now we're gonna do the exact same thing. So we're gonna have a type, so this is gonna be callback is type function, string that returns nothing. Okay, still no errors, that's good. Then we're gonna use this callback. Inside of the loop, let's use it right here. So debug PM, we actually want to do a callback and pass in the PM dot data, really. Data that the user provided. Okay, so data, get that out. I think that returns a string. A reference to a string. So then probably like toOwned. Like convert that to a string. Okay, Now, problem, cannot find callback in his scope. Oh, because, okay, then in main loop, we need to pass that in. So here's the callback here. Callback. Pass you in. No errors. And I think we're just doing that print line. So let's go ahead and quit out of you and start you again. And so now if we just send some kind of message, we just say message received test. So this is a way for now I've separated out. I have my main and I put a callback in and it will just like run that callback and pass in the string of like whatever is pasted into chat. And I can do any kind of like clever stuff at that point. That being said, if I create like a game that is listening to chat, it doesn't have to care about anything else. That being said, I'll probably want my wrapper to expose like a type that I could then use and like extract things out that way. Like, you know, the who sent it as well, that might be important. The color of, you know, the user's text, like that might be really interesting. Like whether or not they're a mod, I don't know. It'll be fun to sort of look through. That being said, I think we've made really good progress with this. So thank you, Le Clown Fu, for your help with this. This has been really awesome. Thank you again for BeginBot for that raid. And thank you everybody for who has followed since that. I have been doing these streams every single weekday morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Tomorrow I am not going to do the stream. And the reason is I'm attending a RustConf. So because of that, I'm actually going to get up early and then go to work a little bit early so I can get a little bit of work done. And then I have the rest of the day off. So I'll be, you know, at RustConf. If any of you are going to be at RustConf, I have joined the Discord, the RustConf Discord. And so you can find me there. Otherwise, I haven't really, like, I guess you could tweet at me. Are we raiding? I don't have, let's see, I don't know if anybody is in the Rust team. Let's see. Mr. Halsey is streaming. Let's raid Mr. Halsey. I don't have time. I have 2 minutes until my stand up. So Mr. Halsey. I'm gonna go ahead and start a raid for this. I'm gonna switch over to my ending. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. I'll see you again, probably not tomorrow, but Friday morning, and then we can chat about how the conference went. Have a good one, and see you next time. Bye.